This is the Backrooms, and these are YouTubers trying to escape the Backrooms.
Oh God!
But only 1 week ago, none of this existed. So the question is, how do you build a hyper-realistic version of the Backrooms inside of a little dinky $3 children's game? Well, to pull this off, we're gonna need complex 3D parallax, ultra-realistic lighting, scary ambient sound design, and a monster. Now, I could just build the Backrooms on a 2D scale, but that just looks stupid. And if I'm being honest, it's not scary at all. So if I actually want to scare these YouTubers, I need to make it 3D, which is actually super easy. Bro, what is this? Okay, maybe I lied. We kind of have a big problem. You see, if you've ever played Geometry Dash, you'd know it's a 2D game. 2D, which means there's no proper way to simulate a third dimension without it looking completely broken. So I kind of just invented a new way of making 3D, you know, just nothing crazy. How this works is by using the gradient trigger, which lets you connect 4 points together to create a full surface. Then if you combine that with move triggers and scale triggers to mimic real life 3D, you get something that looks pretty weird. But if you copy and paste that gradient, move it slightly to the right, and place an object in between the layers, you suddenly get this super cool 3D parallax effect. I then made a really simple Backrooms wallpaper using arrows and lines. And just like that, we had already figured out how to make the walls of the Backrooms. But little did I know, something about this design was going to cause a massive problem later in the video. But moving on from the walls for now, it had officially became day 2. And today, I had to figure out how to create the ceiling and floors of the Backroom, which once again, Geometry Dash is a 2D game. And ceilings and floors are 3D. Oh, I made them. Now, this might look insanely complex, but it's actually not. Literally, the entire ceiling and floor are made up of 2 objects. All I did was stretch out 2 squares extremely far, and by using move triggers, I made the squares lock into the camera, which really simply made the floor and the ceiling just like that. After that, I created a carpet effect by making a long layer of this, I genuinely don't even know what the object is. Like, a cloud object, maybe? Moving on. After I made the layer, I copied and pasted it again and again, ever so slightly changing the colors. Then I put each layer onto its own move trigger that all moved on different speeds, which somehow made the floor actually look like carpet. And honestly, I was extremely proud of this. But something I was even more proud of was how I made the lights. You see, the Backrooms are known for its 4 main elements: the walls, the carpet, the monster, and the fluorescent lights that seem to go on forever. But there was one problem. Making gradients for every single individual light would take up thousands of gradient triggers and objects, which would completely lag out the game, which I found out very quickly when I tried it. Bro. So instead, I created an optical illusion.
Whoa, so cool.
So the other day I saw a Facebook reel that really grabbed my attention.
I don't want to take a bath. A little turtle.
I thought, what on earth did I just watch? Was that real? The page that posted this is called Bubbly Surprise, and boy was I surprised, and I knew that I needed to see another video of this thing. Now, trust me, nobody knows better than I how difficult bath time for kids can be, and if this company really has figured out how to make bath time exciting again, then they may have just earned themselves a new customer.